We welcome Oliver Pfeiffer to an artist talk.
Hello.
And I ask usually how you started to do music. How did you know you were a musician, an artist?
I started playing music when I was 6.
When you were 6? That's very young. Classical music.
Yeah, basically guitar and flute, Blockflöte. And well, then started a little bit of improvising because of my neighbor, who once was a GI but also a blues musician. He taught me some other stuff. Well, and I had a break because I thought about playing football and making judo is much more male.
Judo.
Judo, yeah.
Yeah.
And now then, 18, I saw Miles Davis, and that was it.
You had a sort of revelation.
Yeah.
Miles Davis.
I saw him in Marburg in the university auditorium.
Okay.
It was 1919. So I saw him playing in radio.
But your family, they were musicians?
No. My one uncle.
Well, how did they? I mean, when you're 6 years old, you don't really make the decision. Who decided that you go to a class or?
Well, it's part of the thing of average German family. The education thing is you learn an instrument because.
Yeah, same in France, same in Europe. Most European countries, it's like.
And no, I had this education, which was kind of good, but on the end, the teachers I had afterwards were quite better. I mean, because they were more professional.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Where did you study music?
In New York.
In New York, that's cool, it's lucky.
So, studying with private lessons. Chuck Wayne was the teacher I had. Recently his dad was an old jazz guy. He was around 80 when he gave me some lessons. I had to pay for it, but in the end he taught me a lot. Yeah.
That's cool.
He used to play with Charlie Parker and also Miles Davis.
Wow.
So ran into Mike Stern, and well, I met a lot of good and brave jazz or rock musicians, classical musicians. I think New York is the same to learn.
Which year you were in New York? How long did you stay there for?
From 94 to 97, with some breaks in between. Coming back to Germany, Frankfurt or Berlin. So before that I went to Canada, so it's including Canada. So in 94 I went to Canada, to New York, back to Vancouver, and then I thought about having a break from music and started fishing, working for the fishing industry in Alaska. And then traveling a lot, also playing, jamming.
And there you're playing bass at that moment?
Yeah, basically bass is my instrument. Bass is my instrument. Guitar, bass, drums. I would say I'm a hobby drummer because I'm not good enough to be professional, but my basic instrument is bass and guitar.
Okay. And you produce also your own music to do?
Yeah. I record off music, I compose, arrange music. I did it for others, for some German pop projects. And so.
Can you say a little bit how you started, which was the first project?
No, the first band I was playing with and co-produced basically was called the Hobo Tribe. The Hobos were the guys who actually riding the train. And there's some sort of a hip-hop combo that we had in 88, 89, so we started making hip-hop, rap with some rock and funk music, and we produced some records and some demos. And afterwards I was playing for a lot of kind of experimental rock thing, fusion jazz thing in the Frankfurt area.
This was back in Germany?
Yeah, in the Frankfurt area. In New York I did not so much recording for home, yeah, but made a lot of jam sessions and played, yeah, for tip, in bars, cafes with some colleagues.
Where did you play in New York?
Well, in bars all around Manhattan, Brooklyn, A Avenue, B Avenue, East Village, Greenwich Village,
Yeah.
down Houston, there's some into Smalls in downtown Manhattan.
And you could make a living when you were there?
Well, you play for some small cover charge or, well, on tip, you know.
Yeah, they tip a lot more, Americans. They have a culture that's different around
Yeah, they
tipping.
do this. Well, but it's, you know, I love and I hate New York, so the thing is, it's pretty rough there. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I've
need a
been
lot of
there.
money. You need a lot of money to survive. And, well, the end is I'm in Berlin.
Yeah. When did you leave New York? When did you leave?
97. I
97.
came directly from New York City to Berlin.
And why did you make the decision that you were leaving?
Because I wasn't allowed to stay when my visa was over. This,
Okay, so it's just technical
kind of,
reasons.
technical reasons. And I was working under a wrong social security number.
Which is,
so-
can get a little disturbing.
Yeah, so,
They don't have such a good sense of humor, the
No.
Americans.
no, in this case, not.
Mm.
So I'm ending up here, and so, well, Berlin is a nice city. It's very liberal, cheap compared to others.
Yes, that's true.
And so, in this case, I'm quite happy here.
And when you leave like this city and you go back, how do you connect back with musicians and work? How does it
Well-
take a little bit of time?
I came here and I directly started playing music with some people from the former times back in Frankfurt, but also new people that I met here, some international people, you know, from also a guy from KTO and Wes O'Hara, who signed KTO, and I was playing bass for him or arranging some stuff with him. And
How
the
long did you-
Conrads,
yeah.
the Conrads, which were some kind of like old friends. And here with Ken Mutant in Tacheles, I met him. A lot of people. I mean, it's, counting, it's, recording also, producing is also basically technical recording, you know. Set the microphone right and all the stuff, the technical thing. It's learning by doing. I did this with a lot of people. Also with a lot of singer. Yeah, I record a lot of singer also, like Wes, and worked with Mignon, produced some stuff, but never really got signed or something. Co-produced a lot of stuff, but yeah, but in '99 I stopped recording, playing music. I thought about working for movies is better, so I stopped playing music, started working for the movies.
You started producing music for films?
No, working for the movies as electrician and a camera assistant.
Yes.
And dolly pusher, you know, like focus puller for TV and everything, like assistant jobs in the first place, and producing assistant.
Because you got fed up with music? What happened?
No, kind of like making money with music is in Berlin in that times, like
Difficult.
talking about 12, 13 years ago, it's difficult, still difficult. So in this case, yeah, no, I thought about making a little bit more money and get a new picture of the whole thing, because art is not only music, and started painting beside and sculpturing, because I had also this job, an assistant job for this sculpturist guy in the gallery NAKT, which is pretty much known as a steel sculpturing guy with huge sculptures, and helped him out to learn a little about welding and sculpturing, marmor.
That's nice.
And yeah, I was always interested in a lot of
Exploring new media.
medias, and also to be a craftsman. It's like, I think art is also to be a craftswoman or craftsman, to learn a little about the technical things that you have to know to get to it. You know.
And to practice.